Hey, what's going on, Thunkers? And welcome back to another episode of Thunkable on Air, episode 10, Hot Dog, Not Hot Dog. I'm Jimmy.
Hi, I'm Simran.
And we are going to be hosting today's episode where we're going to build this app that was originally shown in HBO's Silicon Valley, created by the character Jin Young. This is an app that they originally say can take a picture of any food item and tell you the nutritional content of the food, when in reality, all it can do is tell you if the picture of the food is a hot dog or not a hot dog. We're going to build this app in less than 10 minutes. It's super easy to build. It's really fun, and it uses Microsoft's image recognition technology. So here we have our picture of a hot dog, which we're going to be taking a picture of in a little bit. But let's jump into it, and Simran's going to be moderating comments. So I'm going to do some screen sharing. Here we go. All right, and first we are going to just really quickly go over how Thunkable works. So this is episode 10, Hot Dog, Not Hot Dog. We're going to be creating this app. Thunkable is all about visual programming, so you use blocks instead of writing code. It's cross-platform, so every app you build works on Android and iOS devices. And you can remix or start from scratch. So this app that we're about to build is going to be available. All you have to do is click on it in the link, and then you'll be able to remix it, and you can change anything you want. You can customize it. You can even change the hot dog, not hot dog part. So you can make it about anything else. You could make it about cats. You could make it about pandas. You can take a picture of something and it will tell you if it's a panda or not a panda. And we have this amazing community of builders. So if you have questions, you can engage with people all around the world who are building their own apps. Things you will need. You're going to need Google Chrome, an email account, and the Thunkable Live app to test this on your personal device. So if you have an Android or iOS device, go to your app store that you use and download the Thunkable Live app. This will allow you to test the app directly on your device. If you have any questions, please put them in the comments section. I'm going to stop screen sharing real quick. If you have any questions, please put them in the comments section. Simran, who's right over here, is going to be answering any questions that you might have. So let's get started right away. Going to go back to screen sharing, and we're going to build this app less than 10 minutes. Here we go. Screen share. All right, so we have this app. So far, all I've done right now is upload a picture of Jimmy O-young, the actor who plays the character Jin Young, and we're just gonna, in honor of him, we're gonna have him be the image that you first see when you open up the app. So I'm just gonna really quickly change the background color to a light pink. It's kind of like a hot dog. And the first thing we're gonna do is add an image component. Actually, no, let's add a label component. This is going to be the name of the app. So let's write in hot dog, not hot dog. And we're going to make the font size. Let's see what 30 looks like. That's good. And yeah, so far, so good. Next, we're going to add in a picture, an image component. We're going to add that in right under the label. We're going to set the height to be 300 and the width to be 300. And the picture we're going to set to the character Jin Young, who is the original app creator for this app. Next, we need a button. So when you click the button, it's going to call the camera. So I'm just going to add in a button. Then we need a camera. And now we need image recognition, so Microsoft Image Recognizer. And we need a label component. This label is going to say if the image is a hot dog or not a hot dog, and it can actually have the app speak this to us as well with the text-to-speech component. So I'm going to drop that in also. I'm just going to add some padding in between these so they're not smushed together. So I'm going to add, let's see, on the bottom, I'm going to add 10. On the top, padding over here, I'm going to, oops, sorry. Make sure that's on the margin side. Over here, I'm going to add 10 pixels to the top of this, a little more space. We're going to add 10 to the bottom. We're going to add some more spacing in between the label and the button. There we go. And we're just going to delete the text of the label. Great. And make sure that, oh, when you're adding in space in between components, make sure that you don't do it in the padding section like I just did. Make sure you do it in the margin section over here. So what should this app look like right now if we live test it? I'm just going to open up the Thunkable app on my phone, and I'm going to live test this app, and then I will show you what it looks like. 1 second. So far, all we've done is the design, and I'm going to open this up on my phone. Great, and let's take a look. All right, so really simple. This is the app so far. We just built it. It's got our label, it's got a picture of the character Jin Young, and it's got a button that we can click. And it's got a camera component built in already, and the Microsoft image technology is already there. Really quickly, we're going to just change a few more things. We are going to change this button. We are going to change the text of the button to say, is this a hot dog? And we are going to make the button round by making the border radius 100. And we are going to set the text color to be red. There we go. And what else are we going to do? Let's just change the name of the button. Let's say this is the hot dog, not hot dog button. Great. All right, so that's the complete design of this app, and now it's time to program the functionality, which we're going to do very quickly. So if we go into the blocks section, this is where we can use the blocks. We're going to say when the screen opens, let's see. Well, actually, when the screen opens, we already have this picture of the character Jin Young, so we're not going to do anything with the screen opening. We're just going to say when the hot dog, oops, I spelled this wrong. Let's go back and fix that really quick. We want this to say hot dog, not hot dog. There we go. So when the hot dog, not hot dog button is clicked, what do we want to happen? We want to call the camera to take a photo. Great. And after we take a photo, we want to set the image, and that's this image. We want to set that image to be the picture. So let's go into the image 1 blocks. And from image 1, set picture 2. And we're going to drag this photo block and drop it in right over here. So pretty simple. When you click the hot dog, not hot dog button, it's going to call the camera, and it's going to take a picture and set the image to be that picture. Next, we're going to call the image recognizer. We're going to plug this in right under the image 1 button. And what are we going to do? We're going to say, hey, camera, send that photo to the image recognizer. And if, so let's go into the control section and get an if block. If, and then we want to get this one over here, does ABC contain B? And plug that right in. All we're going to say is, if the description from the image recognizer contains hot dog, then what are we going to do? We are going to set the label, the label's text to say hot dog. And then we're going to call the text to speech, and we're going to tell our phone to speak the word hot dog. Hot dog. Else or otherwise, so if we click this button, it calls the camera is going to send a photo to the image and then going to send that image to the image recognizer. If the image recognizer does not contain this description, which says hot dog, then what we're going to do is we're going to copy and paste this block. We're going to tell the label to set the text to be not hot dog. Not hot dog. And next, we are going to tell the phone to speak not hot dog. Great. So that's actually all you need to do to build the hot dog, not hot dog app. It's super simple, but really fun. So let's go ahead and test this out. So I'm going to stop screen sharing. There we go. And I'm going to take out my mobile device, and I'm going to hit live test on my phone. Here we go. So this is what we have. We have the hot dog, not hot dog app. And as you can see, it's got this button right over here. Is this a hot dog? So the camera opens up, and I'm just going to take a selfie with Simran. All right, and so this is our picture. So we're going to say use this photo, and it's going to set.
Not hot dog.
All right, so this app totally works, and we built this in less than 10 minutes. So Simran and I are not hot dogs, but what happens when we take a picture of a hot dog? So I'm just going to take a photo. Here's the photo I'm using, and
not hot dog.
All right, that's not good. That's totally wrong. But let's try this one more time because it's a little tricky when you have a picture. Let's try this one more time and try and make the camera think that we're taking a picture of an actual hot dog.
Hot dog.
All right, that's the app. That's a total success. So you can use this app again to take pictures of anything, and you can really easily change the blocks. So if we screen share really quickly, if you want to change this app and make it not about hot dogs, you can say if the description contains hat, then set the label to be, person in hat. And then if it doesn't contain the word hat, then you can say not a hat. Person in hat. Okay, so I'm going to live test this app one more time, and we've just totally changed it. And we're going to stop screen sharing. Okay, so we still have the picture of Jinyoung, of Jimio Young, and we're going to click the button, open the camera. I'm going to take a quick selfie. Person in a hat.
Person in hat.
All right, so all this app can do right now is tell you if someone is wearing a hat or not. So really easy to update, super fun to customize. If you have any questions, please put them in the comment section below. We're going to be adding in the link for this app so you can really easily remix it. I want to give a shout out to HBO Silicon Valley and the character Jin Young, played by Jimio Young. Again, you can test it with a hot dog picture. You can test it with an actual hot dog. We're going to be live every Friday, 10:30 a.m. PT. If you have any questions, again, we've got Simran answering away. Thanks for tuning in, and thanks for thunking.
Thanks for thinking.